Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how I make a birthday cake. This is gonna be a hard cake, which is a sponge lemony cake, delicious, and a normal whipping cream frosting. She's gonna be blue, hard egg cake, a lot of stuff, okay? So let's spend the day together making it, showing you some few ideas, how I make it, and if you're new to my channel, hello there, make sure to subscribe. By the way, I am GT and welcome back to my channel, which is GT's Fun Stuff. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, give the video a big thumbs up, and come on, let's get started. So grab your ingredients and follow me. So here's our ingredients. Just make sure your ingredients is room temperature. We got over here 3 eggs, medium eggs, add in 3 over 4 cups of sugar, and then sugar, vanilla, or extract. Anyone you got at home is good. The sugar or the vanilla. Go ahead and beat this in medium speed for about a minute or half minute, which is 30 seconds. So when you know your eggs are beaten, you will see that it becomes a nice white pale color and doubles in size for me like draws a ribbon. So now what are we doing? So we know this is a lemon cake, right? Yeah, we do know that. Everyone knows that, okay? Because I actually said that in the intro. Okay, so now I am going to zest in my lemon. My lemon, which is freshly washed. Zest in with a little grater, like that. We do not want the whole zest, maybe a half lemon zest, just to give us that lemon touch taste. And I'll just go ahead and beat this, just to combine and not to over mix. Wait. Before we beat in, we're gonna add some yogurt. What does yogurt do in cakes? Yeah, yogurt gives the cake a moisture texture. Crumbly cake gives us so moist and so dense and nice good taste. Now I'm just gonna beat this till combined. Let's get started talking about flour. Okay, flour, you do want to use cake flour. Don't you dare and use bread flour for this. Cake flour, all-purpose flour, like this flour, it is for cakes, crepes, pancakes, biscuits, cookies, wafers, and also for beignets. You know beignets, they don't actually have that cakey and that strong texture, right? That strong texture of bread. It just like goes ahead and melts in your mouth, okay? So it's not something like bread or dinner rolls. So I'm gonna add in some salt, baking soda, and add in baking powder. Sieve those and add it into our flour. Of course, we will need some more flour later, depending on our batter. So our batter doesn't need to be much thick. Go ahead and mix it little by little. So just put it in a low speed, then continue medium speed. I will go ahead and sift the remaining flour. Now, this is how a batter should look like. You see the texture? You want that texture in your sponge cake, okay? So now I'll continue with the spatula to scrape down my bowl and mix in. Ooh. So I'm going with an Indian accent over here. I think I'm going with a what a what with Spanish accent, I think. Okay, let's move into our mold. So I'm greasing it with some oil. You do want to grease your mold with oil or use, the new fashioned way, I mean. This is the old fashioned way. The new fashioned way is you use parchment paper. Duh. And use some cooking spray. But let's go with the fashion cake. Okay, so I'm greasing it with some oil and I'll sprinkle down some flour. You know what to do, you know how to work this. So shake it and coat the whole sides of your pan, this hearty pan. So I don't know why my brother requested a hard pan. It is so weird. So I was like, what pan do you want? Because I've got a circle one, square one, rectangle one, bun one, donut one, any type of pan I've got there. Maybe sandwich pan. So he choose the hearth. So like, okay, no problem. Anything you want. It's your birthday. So like choose the heart one. So what I'm gonna do is to divide my cake into two halves. So I will be putting in can just do as much as possible to level up my cake into two halves. Okay, make sure you preheat your oven to a 350 degree Fahrenheit. We're gonna bake it for over 30 minutes or until it becomes that clean. If you have two hard pans, it will be great, or any type of pan you prefer, not important to be a hard, because that's what my brother chose. So after I bake them, my cakes are cool now. You could see they're cool. So what I'm doing here is to remove the back, because we actually use oil and flour. It gives like a shell over there, like a under surface which is white. So I'm gonna scrape all down because that will be disturbing if you're eating it in the cake or the frost. Now, what I'll be doing, I will be putting them into a plastic bag, each one of it, and place it in the fridge to cool down a little bit. Like cool down because this is just cold in room temperature, okay? It's not totally cold, it's still a little bit warm. You can see the plastic still got some heat on it. And let's move into our syrup. Okay, a syrup. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but it's fun. A syrup. We've got some water. Water, which is 1 cup, and a half cup of sugar. So I'm just gonna let this boil, comes to a boil, and your syrup is ready. You could add some lemon juice if you desire to give the cake a more lemony flavor or not. So just keep stirring with your spatula or, I mean a whisk, not a spatula, a whisk, until it comes into a boil and it's ready. Let's talk about frosting. Okay, frosting. I've got a mix of whipping cream, which is powdered. So we're gonna turn this into whipped cream. Okay. You need to add some milk. Our mixer needs to be cold. It needs to be cold. You want this to work out? Your milk needs to be cold, or you could just go with your regular whipping cream, which is liquidy. I'll just go ahead and pour the powder into there. You can see, and I will whip this in medium speed until it is stiff peak. Stiff peak. Okay, you see that? Wow, I just love it when I whip cream up. It's just fun. Okay, we need to DIY this cake, okay? My brother choose a blue color. He actually choose this blue color, so that's what I'm gonna be adding to this cake. I just add a little few drops and let's mix it in. So I actually added a few drops later, like that, and the full to give me a like more blue white color. So like it's more clear color. See, it's more bluish, and it's just good like that, just to combine and get the colors into the whites. And great. So I'm just gonna set it a little bit into the fridge and grab my cakes to put. While putting the syrup, I'm just gonna put the frosting into the freezer, like refrigerate just a little bit. It's not gonna like be hard because just while putting the syrup, that's why. So I want the cake like to absorb it, and I don't want the whipping cream to go ahead and melt because it's a little bit hot in the kitchen now. It's a little bit hot weather today, so that's why. Okay, you can see what I did to my plates. Wow, what a disaster. You can see that? Okay, this is just a little bit of parchment paper I've got, like when I'm fixing my pans for cakes. So I'm just gonna take one layer just to place it because I need a clean. When I'm through, I just go ahead and rip those parchment off. So now I'm just gonna put the syrup in the cake to soak it in very, very, very well with a pastry brush, of course. So now what I'm doing, I'll be adding frosting now. You see, can you imagine I frosted with a spoon? It is only legends who done that. Yeah, legends. It's a legend doing frosting with a spoon, okay? Okay, this is easy, kind of easy frosting with a spoon, okay? So what we're doing here is just a easy crumb coat. We do not want to add much frosting. Just an easy crumb coat to coat the cake first. Then I'll just place it in the freezer. You know how to do that. You just carefully take a little bit of frosting and just spread it through the places, the cake places. So just spread it into my heart, that pointy place. And like that, as you can see, so I'm trying to show you from different angles, get it through, see how I'll be doing like it. Yeah, see like that, that's how I do it. And I'll continue frosting and frosting and frosting and frosting and frosting. Ah. Let's move to our second layer. Continue soak. So I'm just looking at what the other one is at the fridge, chilling, having having a nap over there. So chilling. Place it on top of the first layer. You can see the first layer, the first layer is kind of hardened up with the cream. A little bit hardened up. It's great to harden up. So it'll be easy to frost the next layer. So just place it right on top of it, the second heart. And refrost. I mean, yeah. I mean, like frost the cake, and not frost in the freezer. Yeah, like frost the cake with some whipping cream. The same process, which is the same process I'll be doing with a spoon. I'm a legend, right? I'm a legend. Thank you very much. It's a compliment. So okay, I'm gonna frost the second layer now, and I'm gonna press it in the fridge to hold up the shape a little bit, so I could re-smooth it with the frosting. So guys, I did a video how I decorated. You can see I just used some pure beads over here to do shit. And I used a cookie cutter which is hard and pressed some sprinkles on it. See this classy cake? It is. And I went ahead and write a B in the center because my brother's name is Bruce. So it starts with B. And I also used some ganache chocolate to write the name later afterward. I didn't video this. So I am so sorry then. Look at the cake. Ta-da! I love piece of the whip of the frosting went. No problem. I will replace it back. You see, I used some white chocolate, like write his name, Bruce, write a 6 over there, and a little bit of drizzle in the sides, and that is the cake. Ta-da! I hope you guys liked that video. If you did like it, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, help support my channel. Thanks for watching again. See you in my next video, and bye.